द लॉस्ट विजडम चैनल के सभी बंधु बांधवों को मेरा हार्दिक प्रणाम. My hearty respect and regards to all my friends who are connected to me in this today's talk in English, because every Sunday we keep live session in English, and in every Thursday we keep live session in Hindi. So Thursday's talk is actually on at 7 o'clock, which is in Hindi because that is for Indian nationals. But Sunday we give class at 9:30 because that is more feasible and easy for diaspora, which is out of country. There are so many people that they have language issues with Hindi, those who are not from Indian nationality, but they have an Indian heart and they have a desire for Indian knowledge. So, with you people, I'm also connected to my live audience on YouTube and Instagram. So, the whole point here today I want to discuss is a very, very new approach to the health. Look, Ayurveda is a medical science which talks about health, which is because of the external reasons. When our internal health is disturbed, we have to detox, we have to clean the body, and we have to remove imbalances. So, the basic thing is if our body is having a dryness, then we want to use medicines which can remove dryness. So there are markers, maybe a dry and oil. So we bring a middle or temperature, hot or cold. We bring a middle temperature, not very hot, not very cold. So if body becoming very, very hot, we give medicines which are cooling so that it can come to a certain marker. So we have a markers of temperature, we have a markers of dryness or unctuousness, we have a marker of softness or hardness, we have a markers of heaviness or lightness. So Ayurveda has different markers, and to balance them after removing all toxins is a basic fundamental of Ayurveda. So you can say that dhatu samyatvam means to create a balance in dhatus and doshas. That is the aim of Ayurveda. But there is also something which is very important to understand, and that is about soul, consciousness. We call it in Hindi, in Sanskrit, Chetana. Look, my dear friends, I'll tell you a very simple thing. It's not a rocket science. If I say, this is my hand, then who am I? Am I hand? No. This is my head. This is my heart. This is my face. Then who am I? This is the soul, that consciousness. And this is a house in which this soul is living. So, soul is living in this body, and this body is a house of the soul. Now, for instance, imagine, my dear friends, if you are in a very, very, very bad emotional state, or your soul is in pain, okay, and you go to your home and you're living in the home, your soul is in a deep pain. How will be condition of your kitchen? Will you wash your utensils? No. Will you keep your bed sheets properly, or your shelf, your clothes properly in your shelf? No. Will you be able to do your work properly at the home? No. So when your soul is under pain, you cannot keep your house properly. So how can you keep this house properly? So whatever we eat when we are in deep pain in our soul, whatever we eat, that creates problem, whatever we eat, it won't get absorbed. Whatever we inside our body, our heart, our tissues, our liver, that not remain in proper order. So problem where is when our soul is in pain. Problem happens to the body from inside to outside. Inside, soul, this body gives trouble. On other hand, when we are living in this world, bad food, bad lifestyle, bacteria, viruses, bad weather, all these things also are ready to destroy the health. So soul, if it is happy, that means that genetic body can be better. So the inside, it's you can reduce the toxins, and if you follow Ayurvedic principles, you can keep your diet proper, your food proper, you can balance your energies, you can by panchkarma you detox your body, and you can keep your this house of the soul better. So how to keep soul free from pain? And that is given in Srimad Bhagavat Mahapurana. And how to keep your body healthy and happy, that is given in Ayurveda. So this combination works fantastic. So from inside to outside is, if you want to keep your health good, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. Then from outside to inside, if you want to keep your health better, then that is Ayurveda. So this is an experiment that we want to combine these two great sciences, one for spiritual healing and one for physical healing, and make health better. Now, I will start today with one very good story, which you will all have to know, that we need to understand that soul is actually based on meditation. So the soul healing or spiritual healing, before I tell the story, can be done corrected only by meditational science. So we will talk about the meditational science, and for physical health correction to clean your house, that is herbal science of Ayurveda with certain fundamentals. So there is a story behind when the Bhagavatam first canto starts. Mahabharata, when Mahabharata finished, Arjuna and all Pandavas went. Parikshita became a king. Parikshita, the word itself says, which has gone through pariksha, which has gone through examination and the test. You know that there is a one system that tested, okay, seal we put, means which is already examined, checked, and which is perfectly, and which is the best, that is called as Parikshita. Parikshit is actually a son of Abhimanyu and Uttara. Abhimanyu died, but Uttara became pregnant that time, and the son who came from Uttara by Abhimanyu was Parikshit. Abhimanyu, you know, is a son of Arjuna and Subhadra. Parikshit was a very good king because he was well examined, he was well versed with Shastra. But when he was ruling his kingdom, whole world, as was his kingdom, that was a time when Kali Yuga entered in this earth. Kali Yuga, when it came, then there was a one dream-like imagination came to Parikshita, and that is very interesting. He sees that there is a bull and there is a cow. Very beautiful cow, but the bull is also nice, but is handicapped. Has three limbs, which are not there, and one limb is there. And one very demoniac man who is beating cow and this handicapped bull. And Parikshita was very much annoyed. He says that how can it happen that in my own country, in my own reign, there can be injustice? So he stops this criminal man to beat, to torture these innocent animals. That time, this you listen very carefully. It's an analogy, but this is very, it has a deep meaning inside, and that meaning is very, very, very important for your psychological health, because that is a password. Passcodes are given. If you record them, they will help you to live your life more happy and healthy, and this knowledge can really help you. So my dear friends, what happens that Parikshit, the king, stops this criminal man. Don't beat cow, this innocent cow and this handicapped bull. But he says, look, if you want to stop me, you have to give me some other place where I can live, because my job is to do something painful. This is actually an analogy and it's a symbolic story, which was like a dream, which has a certain meaning. The meaning is this, that the cow is actually earth. Here, I again repeat, cow is actually a symbolic meaning for earth, this bhumi. And the bull is actually a symbolic meaning of dharma, righteous path. So righteous path actually has a four limbs. So in Krita Yuga, means Satya Yuga, it had four limbs. Number one, it's very practical, but the story looks like story, but it has a very powerful message for us. First limb is actually tapa, means discipline. Second limb of this bull is cleanliness, shaucha. And the third limb is daya, compassion. And the fourth limb is truth, be on truth. So in Kali Yuga, truth was there, and this Kali Yuga, for this man is actually Kali Yuga, who is so torturing, demoniac. So the man who was beating this bull, handicapped bull with one leg, and this cow was actually an analogy for Kali Yuga. And this three limbs are gone in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga only had one limb of this dharma, which is satya, truth. In Dwapara, Dwa means two. Two feet were there, and that was truth and it was daya. In Treta, it was cleanliness, compassion, and truth, means shaucha, daya, and satya. In Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga, it had four limbs: tapa, discipline, uh, cleanliness, and compassion, and truth. Now, this King Parikshita stops Kali Yuga and he says, look, don't harm, then Kali Yuga, don't harm cow, means earth, don't come onto this earth because I am ruling here. Don't disturb dharma. That time, this Kali Yuga says, O king, don't beat me, don't kill me. It is law of nature. It's my time. I have to live in this world. Please give me some place. It's your kingdom. I beg you, I ask you. That time, King Parikshita gives him four places. You see, this is all analogical, symbolic meaning. What were those places? Parikshita says you can live in Dyuta, that is gambling. You know, you can say that stock market nowadays, or like horse gambling, the horse race, or casino gambling, or people play with the cards gambling. Not only that, shortcut or unrighteous way to earn money comes in category of Dut. So wherever there is this improper way of bringing money, means Kali Yuga will live. If you are working with sweat and hard work, Kali Yuga not comes there. Second is where Kali Yuga lives is mother, alcohol. Here alcohol is also alcohol or narcotics or any type of such state which makes human being to be mindful, focused, deep, with full attention. That is mother or madhya. Many people nowadays are going to come there in your life. Next is lust, sexual thoughts. Relationship everybody needs. The life comes by that. But always living in the lusty thoughts, and that is very, very dangerous. And that is the place where Kali Yuga lives. Many people, they keep working, but parallelly they live with lusty thoughts. As a doctor, I know so many patients in that way. Fourth is enmity, animosity, cruelty, hating someone. There also Kali Yuga lives. And when these four places were given to by Parikshita to Kali Yuga, okay, my dear, you live here. But Kali Yuga bargains. He says, look, Parikshita, king, give me one more place at least. That time, king says, okay, you can live in gold. Here, gold means not money or just a gold. Here, power. When you get power more than your capability to digest, and that is where Kali Yuga lives. What is this Kali Yuga? So Kali Yuga got five places. Money means ego power. Oh, I can do anything in the life. Second, that is enmity, and then lusty sexual desires, persistent, or when there is a mother, that narcotic effect, or no focus or mindfulness. And first one which started was the starting basic thing, that it's a desire to do a thing with shortcuts, not with the direct way, with gamble. Means easy way to earn more money. These five things are the things where Kali Yuga lives. Means what is Kali Yuga? Actually, whatsoever powerful one can be, whatever may be rich, but for 1 second, this guy can get negative thought like poke. One negative thought enters and person starts neurohormonal imbalance. Oh, what can happen? Oh, somebody can attack me. Somebody can harm me. I can lose. What will happen to my family, my kids? So this small thought can come to anyone. It means that you are attacked by Kali Yuga. Means in your brain, when serotonin, dopamine level get imbalanced, means you are in Kali Yuga. These five things, when you are not able to control, you get more access of money, enjoyments, shortcuts, or living with narcotic effects. Means your nervous system becomes so sensitive that person get susceptible to negative thoughts, such feelings that something very, very bad can happen. This fear or sadness is Kali Yuga. But if you remove these five things, and if you live your life, means if you live your life under discipline, with a lot of cleanliness and compassion, and if you live your life with love, means compassion, and with truth, with righteous path, you are in Satya Yoga. Even in this life, your life become very, very good. Such a great king. This is the message for all of us. So, whatever we should do with discipline, very neat and clean. We should also not do anything which is cruel. Means we should be very compassionate, loving, and truthful, without any shortcuts like in Kali Yoga, without any lack of mindfulness or focus, without any lusty thoughts, and no enmity feelings with anyone. Why to feel enemy? If somebody feels bad, you can ask and you can solve the problems with love. If not, then just forget that person. But don't fight. Don't keep thinking negative here, anger here. And the last, if you have money, it's okay, but don't have that ego of the money. Then you are actually healthy mentally. Your brain works fantastic. Your brains work creative. Your health from inside, your soul is nourished, enriched with energy. And then this body, which is in which the soul is living, this body becomes very, very powerful. Then externally, if because of cold weather or bad food, you don't like to eat bad food, you love simple food. Even if you go in very, very cold weather, you will not catch any type of disease. So this internal healing is also very important along with Ayurvedic medicines. This was the message which I wanted to give you today. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I have to speak today in English because I keep one day for Indian knowledges for foreign language, because there are so many people, those who want this great Indian science. So you all, my dear friends who are here, you are uh, able to listen, but also I have kept uh, online portal of Instagram and YouTube on, so so that not only you all, my friends who are here, can listen me, but even those who are sitting on the far distance can also get the benefit of this great Indian treasure, Indian intellectual property. Thank you so much, my dear friends, to all of you for being here, and thank you so much to you, those who are here on YouTube, and those who are with me with Instagram. I'm sure that if you are internally strong, your brain will be positive and you won't get any negative thoughts, or you can fight negative situations of your life in a better manner. And those who have questions, please rewrite me on my comment box. Whenever I'll be free, I will definitely try to reply back. Thank you so much to all of you. My hearty pranam, Radhe Radhe. So I hope that you all will be very, very happy. Have a very good new week ahead.